Okay, let's start off on hands and knees. So we'll be warming up here with some nice little cat-cows. So belly button wraps into your spine, your abs are engaging, your core is engaged, and your low back feels kind of wrapped up in tissue. And inhale, pulling your heart between your arms. You can think of extending your spine forward, maybe looking a little bit up. And exhale, push the floor down, drop your head, give it a good shake out. And let's take a few rounds of this. We're just warming up, so we don't have to be too serious about it. As a matter of fact, maybe close your eyes and just take this moment to transition from your daily life mode, where you're productive, to workout mode, where you're having a good time and it feels nice, okay? Roll side to side a few times, getting a little more mobile and warm in your back, your shoulders. And then next time you come back to a flat back, let's pause there. Lift that heart, lift that belly, and we'll get the right leg out behind. So we'll start off with some bird dogs. If just the right leg is quite enough for you, then you can hang out right here, pointing those right toes at the floor and lifting your belly button. However, if you'd like a little bit more challenge, lean more into your right hand and reach forward with your left. So reaching out long and strong. Find your center of strength. Lift that belly in. And think of being long rather than being high, okay? So lifting, yes, but lengthening, definitely. Push against the floor with the front of your body and reach up and out through the back. Maybe one more big breath in right here. And let that go. Switch sides, left leg out behind, long and strong. Maybe just the leg. Maybe we also have the right arm reaching forward. So reach and breathe. Think of being really long. Lift the belly, send the heart a little bit more forward, perhaps. One more big breath in right here. And let that go. Okay, take your hands a little bit wider here. Take your knees a little wider. And let's do some big circles side to side. So warming up hip joints, shoulder joints. And I want you to really bend your elbows here and get your whole arm involved. Take it back around the other way. Think of being loose in all your joints. Okay, and let's bring it back to a regular tabletop position. Okay, so I have a new push-up variation here for you today. We can call it a tiger push-up. You'll start out just like you would in any push-up or plank. So find your appropriate challenge. You're still in a plank if your knees are down, as long as your elbows are over your wrists, okay, shoulders, elbows, and wrists in line, and you're lifting that belly button. You feel a little bit of engagement and challenge in your core. You can lift your knees or drop them at any time. But here's your challenge. For a tiger push-up, I want you to come down halfway, pulling your elbows into your ribs. Maybe try it on your knees at first. From there, drop your elbows to the floor. Keep them close in. Pull them back up to that halfway push-up and back up. Okay, don't worry, we'll do it several more times so you'll get the hang of it. We're going to do that for 30 seconds, okay? And we're going to use that as one of our repetitions. And we'll do that 4 times, switching with some other things. So are you ready? In 3, 2, and 1. 30 seconds. Halfway down to your elbows. Halfway up. Push up. Now you can do as fast or as slow as you like. As many reps as practical for you in these next 15 seconds. You're almost there. So maybe speed it up. Maybe you had your regular plank at some point to make it more challenging. I can't do the full thing in regular plank, but maybe you can. And let that go. That was 30 seconds. Now you rest while you see what's next. Okay, next up is a lateral crawl. You're gonna turn in your space so you have a lot of side to side movement. From a hands and knees position, tuck your toes and hover your knees. Are you ready? We're gonna crawl to one side, keeping the knees hovering, and then crawl to the other side. As many times as possible in 30 seconds. Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lateral crawl, 30 seconds. You got this. So remember, you can drop your knees. You can slow it down. Keep breathing. You're halfway there. Almost there. Stick with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Let that go. Nice work. You rest. I'll show what's next. Ooh, next up we have a rock press. Okay. So I'm going to have you guys back long ways in your space. Come up to hands and knees, and then lift your knees. Take your feet a bit wider. We can call this a bear position, okay? A bear position. So from your bear position, you're going to pull your elbows in by your body and try to put your head on the floor. It's possible that maybe you just come a part of the way down and you stop there. You don't have to go all the way. It's like a bear would do a push-up, okay? 30 seconds. Are you ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 30 seconds. Bear press. As many as is practical for you. Do you need to touch the floor with your nose? Not necessarily. You could go part of the way. Keep it going. You can even drop your knees, and I'm showing you what that might look like if you wanted to do it with your knees down. Either way, elbows will in towards your ribs every time. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Okay, now we're gonna go back to the tiger push-ups and do that for 30 more seconds. Do you remember tiger push-ups? Whether or not you have your knees up or down, you come halfway down, elbows to ribs, elbows to the floor, elbows to the ribs, back up to your plank. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 30 seconds, tiger push-ups. Halfway, elbow, halfway, and up. See if you can throw some regular planks in there. Doesn't have to be the whole time. Keep it going. Halfway, down, halfway, and up. Almost there, guys. Stay with it. It's just a few more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Let that go. Remember your lateral crawls, okay? Take a 30-second break. Remember lateral crawls. They're on your hands and knees, floating knees, going side to side. Okay? We're going to go there in 10. I'm giving you 30 seconds in between each set, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lateral crawls. Here we go. As many as possible in 30 seconds. Remember to stay calm. Don't take it too seriously. All right, we're just working out. No matter what, you should be having a good time. Competing, maybe just with yourself here. How many did I do last time? How many can I do this time? Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Do you guys remember the bear press? Set yourself up in a big bear posture. All right, catch your breath. Maybe get up there ahead of time, or maybe take a few more resting seconds. All right, you got 10 seconds. Bear press. And then we're gonna do it all over again on the other side. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Bear press, and up 30 seconds. Bear press. Okay, remember, you can use your knees, you can put your knees down, and then maybe up to the bear shape. So please interpret. The main thing is, I want your triceps going in towards your ribs, okay? And then pushing the floor down. Almost there. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Okay, now we have 2 more rounds of tiger push-ups, lateral crawls, and rock press. So back to the tigers. You guys ready? You have 10. Catch your breath. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tiger push-ups, halfway down, elbows to the floor, halfway up, push up. Throw some planks in there, guys. Just that every now and then. You're halfway there, stick with it. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Take 30 seconds. Set yourself up for the lateral crawls. Man, I'm pumped. I hope you guys are feeling pretty good. All right, it feels good to get your heart pumping and then take a nice rest in between. Intervals are super effective, guys, for getting you strong, getting you well, okay? Balancing out all your systems. Here we go, lateral crawls in 3, 2, and 1. Let's crawl 30 seconds, side to side. You can drop those knees, guys. You can slow it down, but I want you to always try modifying before you just give up. Modify and slow it down first. Breathe. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Take 30 seconds before your bear press. Set yourself up. All right, 15. You can slow your heart rate down by breathing through your nose. In 5, bear press, okay? Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Get up into your bear shape. Pull the elbows in and back, okay? Drop your knees if you like. That's a nice little in-between variation. But those arms are working no matter what. Keep it going. You're halfway there. Push that floor. Okay, push that floor hard for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Okay, last round ever. We'll never do these again until next week. We've got some tiger push-ups, we got lateral crawls, we got a rock press. Okay, in 15 seconds, get ready for tiger push-ups. Remember to throw a plank in there somewhere. We have 10. Catch your breath. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tiger, let's see it. Halfway down, elbows, halfway up, push up. You got it, keep it going. Modify when you need it. Let your modifications make you stronger, okay? Use yourself to help yourself. Keep it going. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a 30-second rest while you prepare for your last round of lateral crawls. Okay, you don't ever have to do these again. After this last time, you got 15, just slow down your breath. Maybe curl the corners of your mouth upward. And we're going to lateral crawls in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, 30 seconds, lateral. Push that floor. Think of lifting your belly. Lifting your heart. You're halfway there. Keep it going. 10, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. 30 seconds to get ready for your last bear press. Okay, breathe through your nose. Maybe pull your hands back behind you, a little stretch. After this, we'll let the heart rate go down for a little while, okay? We got 5. Bear press in 3, 2, and 1. Here goes, guys. Heart moves forward, elbows to ribs, and back. As many as possible. 30 seconds. We got 20. Remember to breathe, okay? Try not to hold your breath when you're working hard. Working hard, that's when you need to breathe a little extra. In 10. In 5. Let it go, guys. Come on down. All right, shake it out. Now I'm gonna let your heart rate go down a little bit. Give your upper body kind of a rest. And I want us to come up and find a piece of wall or a table, something you can hold on to, and we'll do glutes a little bit. We'll work on our glutes. So find yourself a wall, and you want to stand next to it so that your hands are just about arm distance, or the wall is just about arm distance. Your hands are on your shoulders, and just keep them right there so you're standing up nice and tall. And pick up your right leg. Point the right toes back. Point the right heel back. Point the right toes forward. So if you look at your right toes, they're not spinning out to the right. That would be an external rotation in your hip. We're looking for an internal rotation. So point those toes at the wall and move the heel back. Just move it back, back. And notice if it tends to externally rotate. And also notice as you swing the leg back, does your belly button go to the wall? Is there a way you could swing it back without letting your belly button swing forward? So you're gonna have to limit yourself a little bit. Okay, so kick back. Find that kick that doesn't let the belly button go forward. Whew. We're gonna keep it going just like this. Kick it back. We've been doing it for a while. We just have a little more work to do. So kick back and hold. Hold it right there. Keep the toes pointed forward. And we're gonna bend into the left knee and straighten. Bend and straighten. Keep it going. So really holding that right leg back, bending into the left. Nice, keep it going. Just 10 seconds here, bend, straighten, bend, straighten, bend, straighten. 3, 2, and 1, hold. Now keep the belly button in. We're gonna lift the back leg, lift, lift, for 30 seconds here, okay? Lift, lift. Keep that belly button in. No matter what, keep it in. 15 seconds. Squat and lift at the same time. Okay, left leg is bent. Right leg is pulling back. Strong glute, lift and hold. Hold that right leg up and up. Pull the belly button in. 3, 2, and 1. Let that go. And shake it out. And we'll do the other side now. So everything the same, just reversed. So find your spot near the wall. We're standing on the right leg now, getting the left leg out. Make sure the left toes point at the wall. And for 30 seconds, lift, lift, lift. Make sure the belly button doesn't go anywhere. And those toes point at the wall. Lift, halfway there. Whew. Feel the glute getting strong. Just 5 here. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up there. Now we're gonna squat to the right leg and straighten. Squat and straighten. Okay, make sure the right leg is deeply bending. Make sure the left leg is really strong and lifted. Belly button in. Halfway squat. Okay, keep it going. We're 10 seconds away. Squat. Keep it going. All right. Next time you drop into that single leg squat, hold. We're gonna lift the back leg again. Lift, lift. 30 seconds here. Lift. Getting that glute tired. Pointing the toes down of the left foot. Belly button in. You're more than halfway. Keep it going. Okay. Now as you lift that left leg, hold it right there. Drop a little lower into your right knee. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Whew. All right, shake it out, my friends. Your upper body got a really nice break. And as you're ready, I'll meet you back down on the mat. So come on down. And I'd like to get us back into a plank variation. So this is another little interval that we're going to play around with. We'll be doing 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off. As many reps as possible, so kind of like we were doing 30 and 30 before, this will be 50 and 10. Okay, I want you to take those breaks, rest when you can. Here we go. So we'll start out in a super plank. So come down to your plank. You can have your knees down or not. It's really up to you. But all that we really want to do in a super plank is we come down to our elbows without wobbling our shoulders and hips, and we come back up on our hands, okay? So that's it. We're going to do that for 50 seconds, starting 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Super plank. So elbows or hands, no matter where you are, you're always working to keep your shoulders and hips level. And that's going to mean you have to slide more side to side than wobble your shoulders. So find how to move intelligently here. You're almost there. We've done 40 seconds. So right now we have about 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and let that go. Okay, now this is called a walk in and out push-up. So starting from your push-up position, walk to your hands, walk back, do a push-up. Hands walk to feet, walk back to your plank, do a push-up, okay? Let's go, guys, 50 seconds. Walk to your hands, walk back to a plank, do a push-up. Hands walk to feet, hands walk it back to a plank, do a push-up. So keep going. You can take it slow. You can do it on your knees. Do what you gotta do. Keep it up. All right, guys, you're more than halfway. Keep it up. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, from your wherever you are, walk your hands back by your feet, and then you can use your knees. Press up to standing. We're going to take the feet really wide for a Caustic Squat. So feet are wide, your toes will point a little bit out, and your heels will be a little bit more in. And you're just going to bend into one knee and drop really low, and back up to center. Bend into the other side, back up to center. Let's go, guys. Bend and up, bend and up. So just go as far as you want to go. You might just go partially down and partially down. Either way is great. Keep it going. Feel free to move your arms. You can do some cool circly or ninja movements with them. Okay, keep it going. You're more than halfway. Try to keep your head up. Let the heart and the hips, okay, let the hips come down and keep the heart up. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let that go. Come back down to your super plank in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Super plank down to your elbows, up to your hands. Keep it going, down to your elbows, up to your hands. Use those knees, and then once you get a little rhythm, do your best to keep the abs strong, keep the shoulders from wobbling too much. Keep it up. You are halfway now. Almost there. Stick with it. Drop to the knees if you need to. 3, 2, and 1. Let that go. Take a shake it out, guys. Okay, from here, remember your plank walk in and out. So walk to feet, plank, walk to your hands, and plank. Let's do it in 3, 2, and 1. Walk to your hands, walk back, push up. Walk to your feet, walk back to your plank, and push up. Keep it going. Walk in and walk out. Pow. Walk in and walk out. So take it slow if you need. Reduce your reps. Keep yourself always compassionate, right, with your limits. Having expectations can sometimes get in the way of a fun workout. All right, we're done. In 3, 2, and 1. From here, walk your hands up by your feet. Hands on your knees, press it up. Caustic squats with the legs wide. In 3, 2, and 1. Down to one side, and up. Other side, and up. Just go as low as you like. Keep breathing. Remember to keep your legs really strong and active when you're squatting. All right, stay with it. You're more than halfway there. And give yourself 10. Give yourself 5. 3, 2, and 1. All right, back down to super plank. Okay, set of super planks in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Super plank down and up. Keep the hips and shoulders level. Do your best. Nice. Keep it going, guys. Use those knees. Remember to lift your heart and lift your belly button to keep your core strong. More than halfway. I'm right here with you. All right, guys, in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, 10-second break while you think about your walk-in out push-up. Walk-in out push-ups. In 3, 2, and 1. Push up. Walk in, walk out. Push up. Walk in, walk out. Keep it going. Modify with your knees at any time. But get those elbows in, right? Even if you can do it without your knees, but it makes your elbows go out. Maybe you drop to your knees so that the elbows can go in. All right, we want to get the triceps strong, chest and shoulders balanced like they should be. Almost there. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, ready for Caustic Squats. Come on up. Caustic Squats, feet wide, in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down to one side, to the other. 50 seconds. This is a nice one to catch your breath. You're not using your arms as much. After this, guys, we have one more set of each. Super planks, walk in and out push-ups, and Caustic Squats. And then I will cool you down and stretch you out, okay? Okay? So stick with me. You're more than halfway. Almost there. 10. 9. Sorry, 5. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, super planks. This is our last set. Come on down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This is it. Last one. Last set. Maybe slow this one down. Maybe reduce your expectations. Or maybe raise your expectation. What's the vibe of your practice today? Keep that belly strong. Whew. You're halfway. Stick with it. It's always nice to find a rhythm and kind of challenge yourself to stay on it. Play little tricks with yourself. Stay motivated. Stay interested. And it'll be easy to have a good time. All right, guys, in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Walk in and out plank. Walk in and out plank in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go, guys. Push up, walk in. This is the last set we're ever gonna do. Push up, walk in. Walk out, push up. Walk in, walk out. Push up. Keep it going. Keep yourself interested. This is your last set. How can you change it up? In your intensity or your load? How many are you gonna do? Okay, what's your vision for this last few rounds? Almost there, guys. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, feet and hands close together. Last set of Caustic Squats. Come on up. Feet wide. You ready? In 3, 2, and 1. Down on one side, down on the other. Keep the heart up. Let the hips come down. Maybe slow your breath down here by coordinating it with your movement. You're halfway there. After this, we cool down a little bit, okay? Looking good. 15 seconds. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, my friends. I'm gonna bring us all the way down, the hands and knees here. Come on down. All right. Take a moment to catch your breath. That was hard, but you did it. Good for you, okay? We did some good work today. So down to your belly here. I just want to get your back a little bit, okay? Before we 100% start to stretch. So arms out. Just drop your forehead here. Okay. Think of the back body here. Think of its roll. It needs to lift up the whole front body all day long, so it's super strong. So tap into all that strength here. Press your belly button up, so you're lifting your belly button high here as you try to point your tailbone at the floor. When you point that tailbone down, you're going to feel your glutes really light up. So keep that. That's what we want. So tailbone down, our belly button lifted. From there, you can lift your legs, your arms, and your head. And at any time, if you need to come down, you're going to come down, okay? So we're going to flutter right leg and left arm and right leg, okay? Arm, opposite. So we're moving opposites. And we have a lot of options here. We can come down in between, or we can stay lifted and kind of hover all the time. So opposite arm and leg, up and down, lift, want you to think of reaching out really long here. And think of being long rather than high. Let the long be more of a priority. We're going to do this for 30 more seconds. So lift and breathe. Keep breathing and lifting and reaching. 20. 15. You got this. Lift and breathe. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Let that go. From here, hands under shoulders. Press it up to hands and knees. And then if you take your knees right under your hips, so just kind of stabilize your hips right there over your knees. Walk your hands out away from your hips. And you can drop your forehead here. Take a nice stretch in your chest. Think of peeling open your armpits toward the floor and lifting that belly button. And then from here, walk your hands all the way back. Just sit on your heels and breathe into your back for a moment. All that back tissue, we just lit it up, and so we just want to give it a moment to release. And from here, beautiful people, come on back up to your hands and knees, and from here, let's get a really nice stretch. So we'll take the right foot forward by the right hand, and we can move the left knee back a little bit if we like, allowing the hips to sink that much lower. And then make sure you're pressing into the floor with some strength, so you're resisting the floor at least a little bit. Every time you stretch, you're always active in your stretches. Okay, and you can reach up with that right hand. Just take a big breath here. And let's take several breaths. Okay, we want to give any stretch at least 30 seconds just to begin to work. So press your legs into the ground, reach your heart open. Now you can stay right here with the back knee down, or you can tuck the back toes and lift the back knee. And that's just a little bit more that you can sink the hips down. And feel this gentle twist in your spine. Maybe one more big breath right here. And we're letting that go. Go ahead and drop the back knee. Drop the top hand onto your shoulder again, and we'll pull the hips back here. So opening up the back of the leg, that right leg. Really flex your right ankle, like you're trying to point the toes at your nose, and think of pulling back on the hip. If you want to come up on your fingertips and lengthen your heart forward, you might be able to pull back more effectively on that hip. And then remember, just stretch the corners of your mouth up towards your ears every now and then. Stretching is really important, guys, in all seriousness. So try to always incorporate some stretching as your cool down. Anytime you lengthen or warm tissues, give them a little stretch. Okay, so let's get that right foot back on the floor, and we'll just switch sides. So right leg back, left leg forward. And we'll maybe move the right knee a little bit back so we can sink a little lower. Open up that right hip flexor a little more, and the left hamstring. But remember, no matter where your legs are or what your lunge is like, you're still going to resist the floor a little bit. So both legs press down. And we can reach up with the left hand. So a really nice twist on this side. Remember to keep your bottom elbow bendy so it's not locking. Resisting the floor, twisting open. Find some really big breath through your nose here. Feel your body cooling down. Maybe you lift the back knee and sink the hips a little lower. One more big breath here. And bring it down. We can drop that back knee. Drop that top hand inside your left leg. And move the hips back. Okay, so feeling the back of the left leg stretching. Up on your fingertips, long spine, pull back on that left hip. So you can, the more you pull back on the hip and flex the foot, the more you'll feel on the back of the leg. So you decide what's appropriate for you today. We hold a lot of tension in the hamstrings and the glutes and the hips. So this can be really intense. So just let go of your expectations and it'll always feel good. All right, so let's bring this back. We'll bring it back to hands and knees. And you can either sit on your tucked toes here, or you can sit on your untucked toes. I think it's nice to stretch our feet out when we get a chance. So if you can, stand it, tuck your toes and sit on your heels. Just as long as you can. And then pat yourself on the back with your right hand. Left hand can grab that elbow and point it straight up. And take a moment here just moving that elbow as if you wanted to put it back behind your head and down. So you're lengthening your neck, pulling that elbow down, and feel that tricep. Feels a nice stretch. See if you can gently resist your hand with your elbows. Your elbows trying to move to the right, and your hands trying to pull it to the left. And then we'll switch sides. You can let it go, shake it out. Left hand pats you in the back. Right hand grabs left elbow, point it straight up, and then try to pull it down behind your head. And then as you do that, could the left elbow try to move back to the left? So you're pulling hand and elbow against each other. And what do you notice in your left triceps? Maybe one more nice breath here in this yummy stretch. And let that go. Okay, you did it. Thanks so much for joining me, guys.